know if he's going to be able to continue. So Kobe Bryant cannot continue. And the crowd, the ovation.
I would assume he'd go straight to the locker room.
In today's special edition of ESPN's 30 for 30, The Comeback Kid, I sit down with the Doc himself, Jordan Queevy. Great to have you here today, Jordan.
Thank you. Pleasure having me.
We've all seen the great comebacks you've brought throughout your lifetime, like the Black Mamba himself, Kobe Bryant,
Yes.
other athletes as well. But could you tell us a little about yourself and how you've gotten to where you are today?
Well, I would like to say that I started my junior year of high school. I played football throughout high school, and there was one particular play actually that it came, I think, in the fifth game of the season, and I came down on my shoulder wrong and I dislocated it. So that put me out for the rest of the season. So after that, after having surgery and things like that, I had to go through rehab, and throughout the gruesome 8-week process, I just realized that physical therapy is something I would like to do. I'd like to give people such as myself a second chance, like a comeback, and being able to better themselves and doing what they love, giving themselves a second chance.
Okay. Where did you go on after that, after high school? Did you attend college?
Yes, out of high school, I attended a small school that was called Weber International University, and I played football there, and I was studying sports management. I spent a year there, and I quickly learned that it's not where I wanted to be, nor was sports management something I wanted to study. So I decided to transfer, and unfortunately I couldn't get into UCF automatically, so I had to spend a year at Valencia. So I spent a year at Valencia. I studied general studies, and from there I was able to go to UCF after my year and do sports exercise science. It was actually kind of worked out in my favor because Valencia is a lot cheaper, so I did save on an extra year of tuition, and I was able to get some prerequisites out the way and things like that. So it turned out in my favor, actually.
Great. At UCF and beyond, did you take any other steps in terms of internships, or did you just jump right in?
I did throughout my college years. I did do some internships. For example, I went back home, and the same person, his name was Steve, who rehabbed me, helped me with my comeback. I went and learned under him a little bit, and got kind of a first-hand feel on how he did things. So I really had experience going into the field, and I was able to become the person I am today because of all the experience I had going through that.
You must have had other interns there. How did you stand out amongst the rest?
Really, it was, I could relate to the patients there more because, I was as well an athlete myself. So all the people who were athletic and, had athletic injuries, I could relate to them more. I could tell them my experience, and they were able to tell me theirs. So we had kind of a deeper connection than just the usual person would. So.
Okay. Why did you make sports medicine your main field to go after?
Because I knew no matter what that I wanted to be around sports all my life. I knew I wanted to, whether it was actually playing the sport or helping other people become better at the sport or rehabbing them. I knew that's something I wanted to do, and the injury to myself and being able to come back better than I was before, that really inspired me, and that's what I wanted to see in other people.
As the doc himself now, what would you say is the hardest part about your job?
The hardest part about my job, it would definitely have to be time management, because when you're a physical therapist, you get so many patients coming in, and what it is, like I said, like with Kobe Bryant and his injury, they needed me in LA, I had to be on the next flight to LA, or Russell Westbrook, I had to be in OKC all those times, and, Kevin Durant, things it was really just you had to be where they wanted you when they wanted you. So it was, and then on top of that, it was the time it took to rehab them, the weeks it took, or the months, and just it was really it's a long process.
Yeah.
Guys like those, you have to really take your time and know what you're doing and be the best at it. So it takes a long time. So I say time management.
Especially they're making the big bucks.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
pay the best.
They
pay the
pay
best.
me to do my job, and I try to do it well.
Do you ever think at one point that this might not have been for you?
I would say there are times where I would actually kind of wish I was probably in their shoes instead. You know what I'm saying? Instead of helping them, I wish it was me, obviously. But there's as in rather doing something else. I don't think so, because I love to be around sports. You know what I'm saying? I love sitting baseline watching these guys.
Yeah.
After they've come to me, I see them perform better than they were when they came to me. So it's really a great feeling. So I'd rather not be anywhere else.
That would have to be maybe one of your most enjoyable parts.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
going
definitely.
to them.
Definitely.
You get to meet the whole team. I mean, you go after and
I
into
met
the
some
back.
great guys, man. I met some great guys, and I've rehabbed some of the greatest. So I'm proud to say that they were my clients.
Are you still close with some of them, or?
Actually, Kobe texted me the other day, man. He was just like, he dropped 32. He had a triple-double his 32nd triple-double in his career. So it was just it's great to know that guys like those, they're able to tell you, hey, thanks, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for making me better than I was before. Thank you for this. Thank you for that. So it's really, and throughout the process, we do build a deep connection. You know what I'm saying? And me being a former athlete as well, I am able to relate to them. So we do talk about a lot of things and catch up. So we're able to relate to each other, really.
Back to your time in college
Mm-hmm.
and to where you are today, would you say is the most valuable thing you've learned
The
throughout
most
the whole process?
valuable thing I've learned, I would have to say that it is time management. As there was this class, new student experience, and what it did was really teach you how to balance your time and your strengths and things like that, and become successful in life. So, and me doing what I do now, like I said before, the time management is the most difficult part, but it's also the part that I've learned to manage the best, and that's why I'm able to do what I'm able to do. So definitely time management.
Okay. Well, you've definitely immersed yourself in a completely different culture. But it's been great having you here today. I mean, keep making them better.
Thank you. That's my
Thank
job.
you.
Appreciate it.
And that concludes our special edition of ESPN's 30 for 30.